Hello,
So,
Nerva.
hey, Laci, it's really nice to meet you.
So great to meet you, Andy.
So, where are you right now?
I'm in Nashville.
Okay,
I've
is that where you live full time?
yes,
For
yes.
how
I've
long
lived
have you been in
three
Nashville?
years.
Oh, okay, nice. But you just came back from London, right?
I did. Oh my gosh. I'm still dreaming about London. That was such a beautiful place.
Is that your first time abroad?
Yes, it was. Yeah. I've only ever been to like Mexico.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, so very different than Mexico.
Yeah. Way different.
Although I went to London when I was like right out of high school, and it was so weird to me how old things are compared to in the US,
Yes.
right?
100%. That's the first thing I noticed.
Yeah, because I know even like living in Philadelphia, things here are much older than they are like in Nashville and farther west. So when people come to visit, they're like, things are so old. I'm like, Psh, you don't even know old. You have to go to like to the old country.
Right.
It's crazy. So, well, first of all, I just want to say it's super nice to get to meet you and get to know you a little bit better and introduce you to XTU Nation because we just love great country music and you are part of that bill, my friend.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's so great to meet you too.
So talk to us a little bit about you. How did you get started? Where did you come from? Tell me your story.
Well, I was raised in a barn in East Texas, a small town called Livingston. And
In
yes,
a
it was,
barn.
yeah, it wasn't a barn dominium. It wasn't one of those fancy ones. It was a barn. And and my stepdad was building our house while we lived there. Anyway, sorry, I have a hair in my mouth. I come from Livingston, small town about an hour north of Houston. And my dad, my biological dad, is a Texas country artist. And so he was doing that since he was 14 years old. And that's how I kind of got into country music, just naturally. My mom loves country music too. That's all my parents listen to. So that's what I was raised on. And then around 11 or 12 years old, I discovered Stevie Nicks and Norah Jones and became absolutely obsessed. And I think that you can hear that in my music and in my voice today. So yeah, that's my music background.
That's for sure. So even I noticed I was looking through your Instagram and you posted a couple of videos and stuff like that while you were in London and you were busking.
Oh my gosh, yes. And I was busking, or I was just like singing for socials, and then somebody came up and said, that's illegal in here. And I was
Oh,
like, a cop will stop you. I was like,
oh
oh,
my
okay,
gosh.
never
You're
mind.
like, I'm not asking for anything. I'm just kind of showing off.
Yeah, that I'm in London singing songs.
Right. And that you could probably sing better than they can. So let's face that. Yeah, so it's interesting. So your dad, you mentioned that he is a Texas country artist because there's like, I mean, we all know that a lot of great country music comes from Texas, but it's almost its own breed down there, isn't it?
Yes, 100%. They do their own thing. They have their own radio. Yeah.
Yeah. So you pull from that influence and obviously from all these others that you heard and loved growing up, which is really cool. Makes for a unique sound.
Right, right. It really does.
And we're going to get to see you if we're ever out with Midland and Jordan Davis. That has to be so much fun.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see, what their crowd is like, and just to be able to say I opened for them is just insane.
Yeah. Yeah. So people might be a little bit familiar with you from American Idol as well. Tell us about that experience.
Oh, wow. So about 3 years ago, it was season 17 of Idol. I was a college student because my mom and stepdad always told me to get my degree before I wanted to move to Nashville. And so I was about 30 hours away from my bachelor's degree in biology. And I tried out for American Idol, and I dropped out of college, and I made it to top five. And the summer after Idol, I moved to Nashville immediately, and I haven't looked back since. It was life changing. It was just so intense, in a short period of time, that it was really overwhelming at times. But I think it made for a good boot camp for what I'm doing now.
Yeah, absolutely. That's really cool. That's cool. So like I feel like in order to get to really get to know you even better, I have some questions that we like to do. We like consider it our lightning round.
Yes.
So, just kind of quick questions. Not all of them necessarily need explanations, but depending on your answers, I might ask for some follow-ups. Okay. All right. So what show are you binging right now? Do you have time to binge?
I started Bridgerton over because I love it so much.
Nice. So did you already watch the second season and you've
No.
gone back to the
So I watched the first season like months ago, and I saw the second season came out, and I was like, no, I have to watch the first season,
Okay.
like fall in love with it before I watch the second season.
All right. So that's smart. Good way to go. What's your go-to Chinese food order?
Egg drop soup.
Nice. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hot do you like your shower water?
Oh my gosh, 10, 11, 12.
11.
Yeah. Scalding. I wanted to burn me.
Favorite carnival food?
Oh gosh. Oh, what is it called? The powder on top of
Funnel cake?
funnel cake. I love a funnel cake.
So do you just like the powdered sugar on top, or do you pile lots of things on there? Sometimes they have all different kinds of like strawberries and
Oh, I've seen the
Boston
strawberries on
cream
there.
donut and that sort of thing.
I just usually eat it with the powder. But another one that a lot of people don't have, it's in Texas, it's in Houston, fried Oreos at a carnival.
Yeah, so that kind of goes with my next question, because Oreos is my answer for this. If you could only eat one food straight for a week, what food would it be?
Oreos is such a good answer. And that would, oh no, it'd probably be crab legs or crawfish. I'm such a seafood. I love seafood so much. But Oreos is a great answer.
Oreos, well, for dessert, right? Most embarrassing thing you've ever ordered from Amazon?
Oh my God. I don't know if I can say it on here.
Good for you. Good for you. We'll leave it at that. Okay. And then who's the most famous person in your phone right now?
Oh my gosh, that's such a good question. I would say I don't have Katy Perry's number. I was about to say Katy Perry. I don't have her in my phone. I have her on Instagram though. Gosh, the one that's coming to mind is, or maybe it's Scott Borchetta. The head of my label, Scott Borchetta.
That's a good one to throw out there. Good. That's awesome. Well, this has been so much fun.
Yes, so much fun, Andy. I love this so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Good luck with everything. Have you ever been to Philly?
Yes, I drove through really quick one time on a little radio tour run.
Okay.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's very old buildings and yeah.
Yeah, we've got a lot of history here. We've got a lot of great food. I'm sure there's a lot of great egg drop soup and funnel cakes probably whenever you want them. We'll have to give you the grand tour next time you come through, okay?
Yes, please. Thank you
right.
so much. Have such a great week.
Thank you, Laci. Take good care. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.